So good to see you all here. Welcome to our World Culture Showcase event of 2026. My name is Dr. Nilakshi Puka, and I teach Hindi-Urdu languages, cultures, literatures, along with world languages, world literature, and world cultures at this university. So good to see you all. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the land on which we gather today. NC State stands on the ancestral and traditional lands of indigenous peoples, including the Tuscarora Nation, the Lumbee tribe, and other native communities who have lived on and care for this land for generations. We honor their enduring connection to this land and recognize their history, resilience, and contributions. As we come together to celebrate culture, art, and community, let us also reflect on the importance of respect, inclusion, and shared humanity. We would also like to extend our sincere thanks to our sponsors, the Department of World Languages and Cultures, the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Chess Student Council, Hindi-Urdu Program, and the Hindi-Urdu Club at NC State University for their generous support in making this event possible. Thank you all for being here, and let's enjoy the evening together with this beautiful sitar vadan.
They're just sitting down. They are doing
Whatever we are saying is recorded in your phone, friends.
really? Soon.
everyone, and welcome to our World Culture Showcase. My name is Natalie Burgess, and I am a senior in the Civil Engineering Department. I am currently taking studies in great works of non-Western literature. I am beyond grateful that NC State's curriculum integrates world language and culture into everyone's academic plan, regardless of our specific majors.
Hello? Perfect. My name is Braxton Sizemore, and I'm a senior in the history department, as well as Natalie's classmate under the instruction of Dr. Buchan. I believe that courses and programs such as these are important in exposing students to the wonders of the world outside of our great city of Raleigh, North Carolina.
Tonight we're taking a journey across continents through music, movement, and stories that connect us all. Sit back, relax, and get ready to travel the world without leaving your seat.
We move on to China with a graceful performance titled Whispers of the Water Lily. In Chinese culture, the water lily symbolizes purity and elegance, growing beautifully even in muddy waters. This dance reflects that same idea, strength and grace rising together. Let's enjoy this elegant performance.
No, it's okay.
noche de verano en la playa de San Lucas, oí una voz que cantaba antes que salga la luna. Una noche de verano en la playa de San Lucas, oí una voz que cantaba antes que salga la luna. La luna. Antes que salga la luna, y a la orilla de la mar, dos palabritas a solas, contigo tengo que hablar. Una noche de verano en la playa de San Lucas, oí una voz que cantaba antes que salga la luna. La luna. Playa de San Lucas, noche de verano, copla solitaria junto al mar amargo. Una noche de verano en la playa de San Lucas, oí una voz que cantaba antes que salga la luna. La luna. Y a la orillita del agua, por donde nadie nos vea, antes que la luna salga. Una noche de verano en la playa de San Lucas, oí una voz que cantaba antes que salga la luna. La luna. Una noche de verano en la playa de San Lucas, oí una voz que cantaba antes que salga la luna.
Amazing performance. Let's give it up one more time for those Vivian. Next, Trish will be presenting a poetry recitation in English. She will be sharing an original poem about how, despite cultural differences, we all share the same roots. Let's welcome Trish!
Alright, so this is a poem that I wrote and I entitled it Same Blood, Different Drums. I used to think culture was a border, sharp as barbed wire, stitched into maps by hand, that never shook mine. Like differences were a warning label, a handle with care sticker slapped across skin tones, languages curling on tongues with unfamiliar smell. I was taught to notice the distance first, how your prayers didn't sound like mine, how your music moved in rhythms my feet tripped over, how your food carries stories my mouth didn't understand. But then life with its uninvited lessons sat me down at a table too crowded for comfort and said, eat anyway. And I did. I tasted histories, salted with survival, spiced with grief, sweetened with resilience. And suddenly your story didn't feel foreign. It felt like an echo. Because I know what it is to carry something heavy inside my chest and still show up smiling like nothing's breaking. I know what it is to feel like justice is a locked door and I've been knocking so long. My knuckles forgot what rest feels like. I know what it is to wake up some mornings and feel like existing as a language no one ever properly taught me to speak. And when you told me your story, different words, different setting. I realized the feeling translated perfectly. Pain doesn't need subtitles, and neither does hope. We're different. Yes, like instruments in an orchestra. You, a drum speaking in thunder. Me, a violin trembling in quiet storms. But place us together, and suddenly we are not noise. We are music. I used to be afraid of being seen wrong, afraid my identity would be reduced to a headline people debate instead of understand. But then I saw you, standing in your truth, carrying your own battles stitched into your skin, and I realized we are all walking testimonies, written in different dialects of the same human language. We are recipes with different ingredients, but the same hunger. We are paintings made from different colors, but the same needs to be seen. We are stories told from different mouths, but built from the same bones. And maybe the point was never to erase our differences, but to recognize that underneath the fabric, beneath the patterns, past the stitching and design, we are all wearing the same fragile skin, beating with the same stubborn heart, trying desperately, beautifully, to belong. Thank you.
Thank you, Church, for that beautiful poem. Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Gruskin. I'm a senior studying legal history here at NC State, and I'm currently taking studies in non-Western literature with Dr. Cooper. And I'm grateful to be a part of this wonderful world cultural showcase we have here tonight.
Hey, my name is Jason Knapp. I'm a senior studying social work here at North Carolina State University. I'm also part of this non-Western literature course, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here tonight.
All right, everyone, now please direct your attention to the video screen as we will be showing two skits made by our fellow classmates of student studies in non-Western literature. The first showcases Hindi Urdu culture, and the second focuses on Basque culture and Australian Aboriginals. I hope you all enjoy.
Oh no.
नमस्ते, आज को हम तनिष्का के कार पर हम गीत बनाएंगे।
आवाज नहीं आ रही।
सलाम कहना, अंदर आओ, अंदर आओ। नमस्ते, मैं हैना हूँ। मैंने साड़ी पहनी है और मैं समोसे लाई हूँ। वज़ीर कहाँ है? सलाम, मैं तनिष्का हूँ और मैं आज आपकी होस्ट हूँ। मैं कुर्ती पहन रही हूँ और मैं रायता लाई हूँ। ईद क्या है?
ईद मुसलमानों के लिए सबसे बड़ा त्योहार है। सबसे पहले सुबह पे हम नमाज पढ़ते हैं, उसके बाद अपने दोस्तों और खाना से मिलते हैं। आखिर में हम साइकिलदार खाना खाते हैं और तोहफा देते हैं।
क्या हम खाना शुरू करें? मैं आप दोनों के लिए तोहफे लाई हूँ। ये आपके लिए है,
शुक्रिया। मैंने भी आप लोगों के लिए तोहफे लाया।
शुक्रिया।
शुक्रिया।
आप सबको ईद मुबारक।
My name is Braxton Sizemore.
My name is Alex Michael.
and today we will be discussing the Basque population in Europe.
All right, what can you tell us about the Basque people?
That is an excellent question. The Basques are an often overlooked civilization when it comes to modern European cultures. They are a group of people found in the Basque region, which is a region between Spain and France. It is about 125 miles wide and made of about 7 provinces. The land is called Euskal Herria, and the people call themselves Euskaldanak, which translates to speakers of Euskara. The Basque background is pretty complicated. We don't quite know how old their civilization is, with some sources saying 5,000 years old and others showing potentially even older than that. They speak a language that is unrelated to any surrounding countries, often believed to predate Indo-European languages. This makes it hard to really trace the origins of their language. They lived in the Pyrenees Mountains for centuries, which was before modern-day Spain even existed, and they're known for their fishing skills, sailor skills, and navigation skills. They did face great oppression during the dictatorship of Francisco Franco during 1939 to 1975, meaning that they could not practice their language and traditions. Today, they now strive to preserve, educate, and spread their traditions, culture, and language to make sure that it does not go.
How do they keep their culture alive?
So, as we've already stated, they went through through that, they weren't able to practice many traditions of dance and singing. So today they primarily celebrate these things through festivals. These festivals are usually throughout Spain and France. However, there are a few in the United States of America. However, it is very different depending on where they are. In France, there are several big ones, which are actually a combination of several traditions and several groups. One of the most popular ones is San Fermin, which is actually called the Riding of the Bulls. This happens usually in July, and they have several groups of dancers there. They'll have several of their own musical instruments and singers. There's so many dances that they perform. There are dances that are primarily for celebrations and festivals, which you'll see here, but they don't have everything. There's different groups of people, and what I mean by that is that there'll be groups of either men and women, or just men, or just women. They also have individual groups as well, where they start off with a group and then they break out into their own individual dances. Today, this really lets them express their beliefs through these festivals. A lot of things they couldn't do back during the dictatorship.
Hi, my name is Amelia Maxey.
My name is Ethan Hasty.
And this is the story of the Aboriginal people from Australia. So who are the Aboriginal people and what are Dreamtime stories?
Yeah, so Aboriginal people are the original custodians and the indigenous people of Australia. They're made up of multiple tribes and they communicate through oral teachings, sometimes referred to as Dreamtime stories. Now these stories can be 65 to 70,000 years old, as they are known to be one of the oldest civilizations in the world.
What is the original name of where you're from and who are the indigenous people of this?
Yeah, so the modern name of the city where I'm from is Brisbane. However, it is known as Mianjin to the original custodians, the Yugara and the Turrbal peoples, which means spike. Now this refers to where the city centre is now. It's just pretty much where the meandering of the Brisbane River is, so it's right on where the temple is.
What story is tied to the lake?
Yeah, so there's a story, the Rainbow Serpent. It's quite a familiar theme throughout Australia and the Aboriginal tribes. However, they will have a spin and a different name for it. So this one basically talks about the Rainbow Serpent coming down Cosmos and battling some of the animals who in the region, Brisbane region. And then they end up defeating the Rainbow Serpent and leaving Brisbane River. So this here is a didgeridoo. This is used usually in the background of the stories. Some of the elders will play it to mimic nature noises such as thunder or certain bird calls. So in the background of this reading coming up now, you will be able to hear a didgeridoo being played. That is for the Rainbow Serpent. would like to dedicate this reading to the original custodians of Brisbane, or Nyanji, the Yugara, and Tara. I would also like to dedicate this reading to the original reader, Shannon Brewster. This is The Rainbow Serpent. Once upon a time, in the ancient dream time of the Yugara Turrbal people in Mozambique, in the trailing stars of the Milky Way, the rainbow serpent, Mugdagara, traversed the heavens. Its iridescent scales shimmering the colors of creation. With each graceful movement, it wove the fabric of the cosmos, leaving behind a trail of stardust that illuminated the night sky. One day, drawn by an unseen force, the rainbow serpent descended from the heavens, crashing down upon the ancient land of Brisbane with a thunderous roar. The impact echoed across the landscape, awakening spirits that slumbered beneath the earth. From the height of this celestial collision emerged Wilwimba, the angry spirit of Wilwimba, whose ferocious howl threatened to unleash chaos upon the planet. Sensing the impending danger, the creatures looked to their wise elder, Kunibugara, the knowledge holder, for guidance. Protect everyone, use your thrilled neck. Kunibugara's voice rang out, carrying the weight of the ancient wisdom of authority. Binura Meringue, the frill-necked lizard, answered the call, spreading his magnificent frill wide to shield his kin from Wilwimba's fury. Alongside him, Kutha, the honeybee, buzzed with determination, rallying her fellow insects to join the defense. Despite the howling winds and the lashing rain, they stood firm, their spirits unyielding against the storm. With Binura Meringue's full neck and the united efforts of the creatures of Brisbane, a barrier was formed against a raging tempest. Through their bravery and unity, they emerged victorious, their bond stronger than ever. As the rainbow serpent ascended back to the heavens, its radiant form disappearing into the night sky, it left behind a legacy, a legend that would be passed down through the generations. Today, we see them, Kunibugara, the crayfish, at Mar Hill, Wilwimba, the windstorm near Roma Street Parklands, Kutha, the honeybee, towering up at River, Maril, the old deep, at Spring Hill, and Binura Meringue, the thrill-necked lizard, at Highgate Hill. The spirit of the Dreamtime lives on, the legend of the rainbow serpent Mundagara, and the great battle of Wilwimba.
All right, performing next will be a Brazilian samba student dance team consisting of Samantha Allen Brown, Arvema Pierre, Maria Massana, Katarine Moreno, and Autumn Locklear.
por favor. Era bonitinha, foi engraçadinha. Tem que ver essa menina dançando. Faz toda aqui sambando. Tô gostando, hein? Ai, faz um sexo. Mas era bonitinha, foi engraçadinha. Tem que ver essa menina dançando. Faz toda aqui sambando. Vou explicar mais uma vez, hein? ¿Cómo te llamas, baby? Desde que te vi supe que era para mí. Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready, que todos seguimos en el after party. ¿Cómo te llamas, baby? Desde que te vi supe que era para mí. Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready, que todos seguimos en el after party. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Con ese pum pum girl, es una asesina cuando baila, quiere que todo el mundo la vea. I like it pum pum girl. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Con ese pum pum girl, llena de adrenalina, de vitamina, llame lo que sea. I like it pum pum girl. Ya vi que estás solita, acompáñame. La noche está Batuque digital.
Let's get up for that great performance! Woo! Alright, hello, good evening. My name is Anika Gupta. I'm currently studying psychology, and I'm taking Hindi and Urdu with the amazing Dr. Nilakshi Pukan. We learn all about culture, tradition, and language in this class, which is really important, especially in this diverse society. I believe it's important to succeed that we understand each other's differences and support each other, because we can't grow if we don't understand and learn from each other. So it's great to see everyone tonight, and I'll pass it over to my co.
Hello, my name is Hannah Taylor. I am a senior in political science. I've taken non-Western literature with Nilakshi ji and 4 semesters of Hindi with her now. I'm so glad that everyone came out tonight, and I can't wait for you guys to see culture that transcends borders. Thank you so much.
Next for our showcase, we have the Brazilian Samba Pro Team performed by Crystal Chinchinayan's Pro Performers team. Is that what you went? Oh my goodness. Okay, next we have a Hawaiian dance by Queen Fiance and group.